Your chance of being in a car accident increases by 20% in the winter. If that scares you a little bit, good. I mean, we're in the dead of winter now, and I bet most of you haven't seriously thought about preparing your vehicle. The sad reality is, most people don't take driving in winter conditions nearly as seriously as they should. Like my buddy Brad. See, back in college, Brad thought it would be wise to drive from the suburbs of Minnesota to Chicago during a blizzard in a hand-me-down pickup with 280,000 miles on the odometer so he could meet a girl he met on MySpace. Now, obviously, his first mistake was not video chatting beforehand, but the second was probably when he decided to pass a snowplow he was driving behind because, you can't keep Crystal Girl Y2K waiting. Shortly after this daring maneuver, our hero skidded out of control and got himself stuck in the median, only to see the snowplow he just passed slowly trucking down the road. Now, luckily, he was able to get his car restarted and continue his journey to Crystal Girl with nothing more than a scare and a valuable lesson. Icy roads ain't nothing to mess with. So, how can you make sure you stay safe this winter? Beyond, not employing the decision-making skills of a college student named Brad. Allow me to break it down into two categories for you: maintaining your car and stocking your car. Let's do maintenance first because this is stuff you'll need to get done whether conditions are severe or not. We'll start with tires, because driving around on bald wheels in the winter is like trying to run across a ski slope in a pair of your dad's old tennis shoes. Even if you can't afford a new pair of winter tires, you'll want to at least bring your current pair into the shop for a checkup, especially if they haven't been rotated recently. And if you're sticking with all-season tires, here's a tip. Throw a few bags of cat litter in your trunk and keep a full tank of gas as well. Why? That extra weight means more of your tire will be touching the ground, which means better traction. And bonus, spreading some of that kitty litter on snow or ice will give your tires a little extra grip if you get stuck. On to the beating heart of your car, the battery, which needs special attention in the wintertime. So swing by an auto parts store and have them check how much life is in your battery. Most will do it for free. And we can't forget about fluids. My advice? Go in for an oil change right before the cold weather hits. Not only will the mechanics provide you with a lower viscosity oil that will flow more smoothly in colder climates, most will also stock you up on wiper fluid, antifreeze, and even coolant. Yes, you do need coolant in the winter because even though it's cold outside, your engine's still gonna heat up when you drive. Once your car's in shape, you've gotta stock it up for colder climates. Specifically, an extra pair of thermals and blankets, flashlights, and a backup phone charger in case your battery dies and you need to charge your phone to call for help. And of course, there are some items you'll need to get out of a bind as soon as possible, like jumper cables, some tow rope, and a shovel in case you're alone. Perhaps most importantly though, you'll want to make sure you've got a roadside assistance plan and to keep that number handy. I'm sure you're thinking, this sounds a little extreme. Why does this guy want me packing like I'm driving to the top of Mount Kilimanjaro when I'm just going down to the gas station for more eggnog? Well, I'll tell you why. All this stuff is good for your car's long-term performance, whether you end up needing it or not. And if you do break down, I'm not pulling over to help. It's too freaking cold.